I love watching animated cartoons. One of my all-time favorite genres is superhero animated cartoons. Today I'm going to give you my top 10 animated superhero movies. Hi, my name is Luis Escobar. You may know me from such TV shows as The Simpsons. I've been working on the show for 20 years. I do storyboards, and today I'm going to talk to you about my top 10 superhero animated movies. These are all good movies. I consider all of these movies good. The order that I'm going to put them in from 10 to 1, 1 being the number 1, the highest, best one, as far as replay value, as far as me sitting down and wanting to watch it over and over. So 10 being the one that I would want to experience less of, 1 being the one that I would want to watch over and over the most. Okay, so number 10, I don't own it so I can't show it to you, Batman Dark Knight Returns. Beautiful movie, great adaptation of the Frank Miller story. Too dark and brooding for me. I remember reading it as a kid. I remember loving it. It no longer resonates with me as much, but the story and the production quality and everything about it, top notch, fantastic adaptation of the animated cartoon. Number 9, Batman Year One. Again, another Frank Miller story. I love how vulnerable Batman is in this movie. I like how great the adaptation from the graphic novel it is. Once again, too dark and brooding. I kind of don't want to live in that place all the time. That's just me. Number 8, Green Lantern First Flight. Fantastic movie, way better than the live action movie. It moves a little bit too fast, especially with the origin and all that. But great. I love it. Fantastic. Highly recommend it. A lot of fun. If you love Green Lantern, this is the movie to watch. The next one is Justice League, Crisis on Two Earths. This one's a fun one. Evil Justice League versus good Justice League. Ultraman versus Superman. Owlman versus Batman. Fantastic. Great stuff. Very nihilistic. Over the top ending. Great. I love it. Planet Hulk. Planet Hulk is great. Basically, it's Gladiator with the Hulk in a different planet where he just becomes this. He just gets to let loose and fight and just it's epic. It's based on a really cool comic book storyline also, which I also recommend you read. But that movie, great. Hulk versus, now this is kind of almost cheating. These are not necessarily one movie. It's 2 shorts compiled into one DVD where Hulk fights Wolverine and then Hulk fights Thor. Cool. I like the designs more when he fights Wolverine. The story with Thor is a little bit better. But it's cool fights anyway. Superman, Shazam, The Return of Black Adam. I don't own this. It's on Netflix. Fantastic. I love the fights. Just the Shazam Superman. It's part of a showcase. A lot of those shorts came out as backup stories to some of these animated movies. Superman, Shazam fight Black Adam, and it's just epic and a lot of destruction. Great, great, great. I highly recommend it. Pick it up. Superman versus the Elite. I also don't own this. One of my all-time favorite Superman animated movies. It's all about how Superman is irrelevant and nobody cares about him and how he should change and be different. And it's basically saying that to Superman's face and how he reacts. Awesome, awesome story. Great. Highly recommend it. My number 2, Batman Under the Red Hood. Incredible. This is one of the all-time best written Batman movies ever. Ever. It's so good. Great, fantastic climactic moment where he has to make this really hard decision. It is incredible. If you haven't seen this, you owe it to yourself to watch it. If you're a Batman fan, this is the movie to watch. My number one is AllStar Superman. I don't own this because it's on Netflix. I don't need to own it right now. The moment it's off Netflix, I'm buying it. I've seen this movie so many times, like 6, 7, 8 times. I love it. It's great. It's fantastic. Highly recommended. Best animated Superman movie. The best representation of a Silver Age Superman you'll ever see. Honorable mention, Fleischer Superman. It's an honorable mention. Why? Because it kind of doesn't fit as a movie. It kind of does though, because it's almost like this is the very first movies of Superman ever. Endlessly rewatchable. One of the best animated superhero cartoons ever made, period. But they're not like movies, they're just shorts, and there's a lot of them. They're not quite TV show, they're not quite movies. So that's why they're honorable mention. I still think that you should watch them. So that's my top 10 animated superhero movies. Let me know what you think, if you've watched them. If you think I'm crazy with my order, let me know. And I'll talk to you next time. Alright, bye.